This is a bit of a critical update. Got a text message telling me that currently on our government telly, which is BBC One, there is a documentary about the Iraq War, Halliburton, and how the Americans have ripped us off, right? It's kind of, it's a problem reaction solution here, right, because there's too much truth coming out in this documentary for even BBC telly to come out with. Now you've got to remember that BBC telly is paid for by us. We have to pay for it. It has no adverts. No corporations pay for this. This is government telly, BBC. Okay, so whenever they play a part in part of the things that are going on, you always look at it with a different light. Well, I think this has got something to do with the World War III they're trying to instigate, and they're trying to get our backs up against and different reactions, different emotions going on. There's just something to filter it. Now, I think something's going to kick off soon that's going to cause some kind of thing. Don't know what. Now, all I know is that Venus rises on the 9th of the 6th, 2008. Right? What I mean by that is Venus tomorrow will pass across the front of the Sun. If you look on Google Sky and look at the solar system part of Venus and move it forward a day, you'll see it go across the front of the Sun. And that happens every year, as far as I know. Or is it every 4 years? It might be every 4 years. I might be wrong there. Someone will correct me, I'm sure. Now, there's this theory that the BAKAS, Bacchus, I think it is something to do with the Mayan calendar, and the number 13, 13.0.0.0. Well, there's a guy on here, I can't remember his name, who come up with a system that I think he might be right in what he's saying, because all the past dates with like 9/11, 7/7, things like that, Madrid bombing, these dates have worked out right. So I've worked out these dates. Now, if the 6th, you've got the 9th of the 6th, 2008. Now, a date from that, you could plus 3 to 9, and plus 1 to 6, and plus 0 to 8, and give you the 12th of the 7th, 08, which is a concern, especially as the Ron Paul peace march is going on. So keep your eyes open that day, for God's sake. The other way round is the plus 1 to the 9 and 3 to the 6, which will give you the 10th of the 9th, 2008, quite a familiar date. So quite clearly in the year 2000, Venus rised on the 8th of the 6th. For it to make the 11th of the 9th, is that right? Plus 1, no, hold on, it rised on the 10th of the 6th. Yeah, 10th of the 6th, in order for it to work round that way. I bet you, look up on the year 2000, see what date Venus rise. I bet it's the 10th. Another date could be minus 3 from the 9, plus 1 to the 6, plus 0 to the 2008, which could be the 6th to the 7th, 2008. Or you could minus 1 from the 9 and plus 3 to the 6, which would give the 8th of the 9th, 2008. So that's suspect dates to me, right? Dates to keep your eyes open. Well, I am anyway. I'm just concerned. The 12th of the 7th, 2008. The 10th of the 9th, 2008. The 6th of the 7th, 2008. And the 8th of the 9th, 2008. If anything happens in the world on any of those dates, I'm sorry, but I think it started. I think they're trying to make us all argue, all different continents argue. Something's going to kick off to blame some religion, some race, some nationality, someone who's don't want to be involved in their little war games. So I think we've got to not react. Just not react. Just carry on. Just not react at all. Say no to war. No, 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 no. Don't support any of it. Don't get angry with other countries and other races and other religions. There's no point. It's all politics. It's all to make us fall into this line. It's all to get the military law. And unfortunately, American people are being treated like scum right now, and it's not right. And I know that it's winding people up to the point where, you know, human beings are being hurt, you know, and being treated like idiots out there, and it makes other people angry. But you can't express anger. You just got to pray, if you like, that these people are going to be all right. You know, think good things and spread love and peace and truth, and you know, anything you hear, try and just be happy and loving to everyone, because that's one thing that these dark individuals don't like, and that's love and peace. It's more powerful than any anger that you could express. Always express positive. Right, get yourself some Agro Night, or I can't pronounce it. I put it on my last video. It's like a series. It's like a crystal, as well as like different metals inside it, inside a resin, and it does make you feel more positive. It's really strange. I've like been on a right campaign today. It's like I think I'm posting about 5 videos or something stupid like that, and I've been gardening and everything's woo. You know, I'm a bit sort of happy. But yeah, this is concerned because when BBC, Panorama have a tendency to sort of near enough tell you as it is, as a conspiracy show would tell you, you know, to the point that they near enough show you the truth. But there's a reason why they're really going for it with the American government and the American war.
Enter the private military companies. The insurgency was a golden opportunity for big players like Blackwater.
Blackwater, they're mentioning Blackwater, you know.
The Bush administration were keen to outsource the battle space. The issue here isn't fraud, but the legal framework these companies operate within.
See,
in September last year,
it's unusual for any telly programs, but probably especially in America, to sort of badmouth, unless the corporations that pay for their advertising have nothing to do with the big ring of corporations. There's, I think, something like I think 79% of corporations are owned by the same. TV is owned by the same corporation, and I don't think there's a very big umbrella left. BBC One and BBC Two in the UK is a government channel, but you have to sort of watch it with a bit different mind. You get a different story again, so you kind of can pick up too. But communication is the one. This is how they try and stop us. So like through YouTube, at least we can communicate this information. So lead, as people lead, go and educate people, tell people, lead, and make them lead as individuals, and search for their own truths. Start waking up to these people, because you can't live in this blinkered world anymore. It's not like that. You've got to wake up. We've all got to, otherwise welcome to hell. Peace and love and light to everyone.